What's up, agents? It's your boy Dimitri, and you already know I'm back with some new features. So today I have for you the new client list filter and date range selector, as well as lienholder assignment percentages. Right. So let's get right into it. As you can see here on Insightt, I went from overview to reports. On reports here, we're going to scroll down to one of our favorite sections called the client list. Right. So if you may have remembered in the past, right here we could only have selected month to date, monthly, and year to date. Well, now what we released is you can filter month to date, right? And instead of clicking on monthly, now you can just click on month to date and cycle back through all of your months. Or if I click on year to date, not only will it give me year to date for this current year, but I can cycle back to entire holistic years, like an entire complete year. So if I wanted to know how I was doing with all of these clients last year, here are my stats, right? 2024, this is what we did with Westlake, Ally, Cap One, so on and so forth. And guess what? As far back as we have done the sync in when we're onboarding your company, that's as far back as you could go. So if you went all the way back to 2019, then for sure you can check your stats all the way back to 2019, right? So I want to show you as well, not only can we do annual reporting, monthly reporting, but we can also do custom reporting as well. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to see how you did, let's say last quarter, right? So we could go from October 1st to December 31st. So we capture that entire quarter, right? So right here, all I'll do is I'll click apply, beep, beep, boop. And then now I can see how my company performed across the board for these clients for the time frame of last quarter, right? So boom, so that's that, right, for the date range filter. Now we've added another filter that we didn't have previously, right? So now not only can you filter for these new time frames, but now you can break that down by involuntaries, voluntaries, or impounds, right? Now you can see who's sending you what, right? As you can see, we don't do much impounds, but this might be good to determine what clients are sending you, what type of assignments. Maybe someone might be sending you too many impounds. Even if you break it down by a lienholder, you can see which lienholders are sending you all these assignments, right? So it's another good tool, another way to slice and dice this report. Once again, this is one of, if not our favorite section of this of this entire platform, because no longer do you need to wait until the end of a month or the end of a couple months to get your scorecard, right? This is data pulled directly from RDN. So right now, month to date, these are our scores for Westlake and so forth. If we know that we can do better than that, if we have a goal of, let's say, 30% for Westlake, by now I know that I need to get my agents to shift their sites to focus a little more on Westlake or whatever the case may be, right? So that's the client list filter, right? Aside from that, we've also implemented lienholder assignment percentages, right? So this is going to be very useful on clients or forwarders that have a large lienholder portfolio, right? So we don't really have any forwarders here on our forward that we do work with, but let's take Westlake, right? They kind of have a couple lienholders under them, right? So under Westlake right here, you'll see, boom, Westlake Financial Services has 67.4% of the assignments. Western Funding has 16%. US Auto Sales has 5%, so on and so forth, right? With that knowledge combined with how you're doing with your recovery rates, you can really make some good business decisions here. Or maybe even request more work. If you're doing really well with, if you only get 5% of the assignments from, let's say, Wilshire Consumer Credit, but you have, maybe not this, but if you had like a killer repo rate, maybe you could see if you could get more volume for that specific lienholder, right? If the paper is good, right? So, once again, a couple quick features here. We're rolling out features throughout the year. If you guys have any questions about these new features or any other feature on the platform, feel free to reach out to me, okay? And don't hesitate to give me your feedback, because that's the way we're always going to be improving, all right? So once again, it's Dimitri with Insightt. I hope these features are impactful for your organization. Take care. Bye.